Hello, friends and neighbors, and welcome to stop number 5 of the Alabama Bass Trail's North Division, presented by Phoenix Boats. Miss Kay, the Alabama Bass Trail started right here at Lake Guntersville State Park, and we're going to end this 11th year of the ABT North right here, Lake Guntersville State Park in June, and it's going to kick out some big weight.
We've had 5 Dirty 30s weighed in on the Alabama Bass Trail. 4 of them have came from Lake Guntersville. I think there's a good chance of that. I know through practice everyone's talking about they're catching them, but can they catch those better fish in a 99-degree day that we're going to have?
And a lot of times on Guntersville, finding them's not the problem, but being able to get on them in a 225 boat field can be challenging at times. I do have to give a quick shout out before we get out on the lake. One of those 30-pound bags, our very own Darian Craig, that you're going to see, and you're going to hear about that so much today. Let's get out on the water for the Academy Sports and Outdoors first cast.
We're here at the 5th stop of the ABT North on Lake Guntersville. It is a cool, fishy June morning right now, but it's definitely going to heat up throughout the day. I imagine, and I'm hearing that the bite is going to be very good this morning. They're saying this tournament could be the most weight ever required to win an ABT on Guntersville, and we're going to be starting on some really good teams this morning. So stay tuned today as we go out and watch some really good fish catches.
We are on Justin, Bussey, and Ben Webb, our AOI leaders. You know, coming into this event leading by 27 points already. So hoping to hold on to that lead today. Only got to beat the second two teams tied for second by 1 point, and they're going to work already. Following them in this morning, I think we probably stopped at 2 spots and just looked, and there were already guys there. And I feel like we just kind of passed those spots by to get to where we are now, to where nobody else was on this spot, and we got a couple other guys kind of looking at us here. So it's gonna be a little crowded out here today, I think.
Good morning from Lake Guntersville, the ABT North finale, and we are kicking things off with a bang with Damian Willis, Tyler Cocker, 3rd place in our ABT North Angler of the Year standings. No strangers to this lake. We've been watching these guys since really when Kay was about halfway through the boat numbers, and they've got one in the box already, fishing shallow, and made a pretty short run, but they've had some missed opportunities. They've lost 2 or 3 fish that we've seen. They've had a couple short strikes, so just fishing some grass. We're hanging in here with them, trying to stay out of their way, but beautiful morning to set the stage for this finale, 225 boats hooked up right now. Here we go. Let's watch some bass fishing.
We pulled up this morning to do the intro here, and they told us where they'd be at. And the first thing I noticed is there is a lot of floating eelgrass right in the area they said they would fish at. And Ryan just turned around and said this floating eelgrass is crazy, and it's a lot of it. So they're not casting exactly what they want to be. You can definitely tell that there's Fisher, you could see his hand kind of like moving around. That's what he was talking about, something with the way the grass is. But they are the only boat. I mean, on this school, they were kind of concerned about this spot and getting a start where they wanted to.
Guys, just trying to find the school this morning.
That's it. Yeah, they moved up about 100 yards. Yeah, we was gonna start on some community stuff, but it was already covered up, and we found a little sneaky spot.
Yeah, we caught a 6 and 2 5s in practice here.
This portion of the Alabama Bass Trail is brought to you by Phoenix Boats, Landers McLarty Chevrolet, McGraw-Webb Chevrolet, and by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
In 2009, it all started with this 721 Pro XP and a passion to build the best fishing platform in design, performance, and construction for all of our customers. Through the years, motors have changed. Electronics have changed, but the passion to build the best bass boat possible has not changed. Everyone at Phoenix believes we got it right the first time.
Here at at Landers McClarty Chevrolet, it's time to pick your offer on a new Chevy Silverado 1500. That's right, pick the offer that's best for you. Choose rates as low as 2.9% for 72 months, or how about up to $12,000 off all Silverados? They have the best selection in years with over 500 pre-owned vehicles available. Big store, big on savings, and big on customer service. Visit LandersMcClartyChevrolet.com.
Big banks only care about one thing, ROI. So when it comes to your small business, you can expect a big no. At AmFirst, we don't just invest in your business, we invest in you and your goals. With great rates on loans, lines of credit to help you grow, and business checking accounts. Because at AmFirst, business is personal.
She grew up fast. Will she remember these times and continue the tradition? You better believe it. Tell a new fish story with Garmin.
The splash of your paddle mimics the pelican as it drops down from above. As the calmness of the water washes away any lingering concerns, you listen to the tall grass sing of the surrounding beauty and how the best views only get better when they're shared. This is Alabama. And when you're here, you can take it all in.
Got it. Damn.
Real good. Boogie, take it back. Yes, sir.
Hey, Fisher's got a big one on too. This has to happen here.
It's a bass this big.
My heart is beating so fast for Fisher right now because they just look like this is a giant. Ryan's on one knee with the net. Fisher's lent. Oh, it's jumping too, son. I actually didn't get a good look at it. It's much farther away. This grass is gone from them now, so things are about to pick up for them.
It's a 3. Just a main 3 pound. Never mind, I lied.
How big is it?
3 pounder.
3 pounder.
Quick, take it back. Yes, sir. There they are. That's what we was right here for. That's a 6 pounder.
Big news, we just found the school. We just caught a 6.
2024 ABT North finale here on Lake Guntersville. We started our morning covering Damian Willis, Tyler Kiker. They're having an incredible year and they're sitting 3rd right now in our Angler of the Year race. Started fishing some grass this morning because they were boat 106. They felt like they couldn't get on any deep schools. We've seen them throw some swim baits, some chatterbaits, some other moving baits. Catch a couple fish, but they were missing a lot of fish, so they slowed way down using a wacky worm and a regular just Texas rig, like a Big Bite Baits tour swim worm style worm. Put 4 keepers in the boat pretty quick. We're fixing to run around and see what's going on out here offshore on Lake Guntersville.
Oh, Fisher's hooked up and it's drag. It's screaming drag. Be a big one, dude. Be a big spot. He says a big spot.
That's a big old spot.
Yeah, it is.
That might be 5.
How big it is?
Sir.
Nice one.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes.
Yes, sir.
It's a 4.
That's a 4 right there.
He may be over 4.
Yeah, I think it's
As big as that belly is, I'm gonna say he's over 4.
It don't matter if you're the net man or the one catching them in the boat.
You're still getting them in there, that's right.
That's right.
They're set up horrible though. They're just scattered out.
Yeah, they're not set up.
Yeah,
like
tell
they
us about that a little bit. You said they're set up different than they were.
Well, there's no current, and there's like a 200 fish school here, and they've been just grouped up, and you just catch them every cast, but they're just kind of scattered out. Every once in a while, you'll pick one up on 360, and you'll hit him in the head, and you can catch him, but it's not ideal.
Yeah, we found this Wednesday, and we've kind of kept our eye on it, and we've tried to stay away from it, and we've graphed by it a time or two just to make sure they're here. And every time we draft by it, they're set up in a wad, and they're not like that this morning.
We're now with Jimmy Mason, and he's fishing with an alternate today, one of his good friends over here, John Maynard. We've been chasing these guys around. They are running and gunning, and they're fishing grass. When we caught up with them before they ran to this spot, we actually got to talk with them for a minute. They only have one in the box, but they've thrown back a limit. Jimmy Mason hooked up with a big swing right there. John Maynard not even going for the net, but it looked like a pretty good one when it jumped. That one's probably going back.
I'd say
It's a keeper, but it's probably going back. I think that one's going in the box. Right there, number 2.
This segment of the Alabama Bass Trail is sponsored by Rapala, VMC, Crush City, and TH Marine.
Nothing brings us together like football and good food. So we're firing up the grill with our new Steakhouse Bacon Burger and Steakhouse Patty Meals. 2 all-beef patties, mushrooms, onions, and our signature steak sauce. Score Jack's new Steakhouse favorites today.
Here at Landers McClarty Chevrolet, it's time to pick your offer on a new Chevy Silverado 1500. That's right, pick the offer that's best for you. Choose rates as low as 2.9% for 72 months, or how about up to $12,000 off all Silverados? They have the best selection in years with over 500 pre-owned vehicles available. Big store, big on savings, and big on customer service. Visit LandersMcClartyChevrolet.com.
We may call these little chicks lighters, but there's nothing little about them. Fresh, hand-breaded chicken fingers and the big flavor of our handmade sauces. For just $2.99 or 2 for $5.55. Try our new Little Chick Sliders, only at Jack's.
Pretty good. God. Yes.
I got this. Yeah, that's a freaking 6-pounder.
big fish today with a wad full of grass.
Fisher looked over and said, we're still fighting the grass. He was laughing about it, but he said if we upgrade 2 more, we're gonna have a shot. Fisher, have you upgraded any since we've left you last? Wow. Fisher says we got 25. First 25 bagger of the day.
What's been the most productive bait this week?
Probably
overall, probably a jig.
Yeah, probably. We've caught some on a worm and caught a few on this mag graft and a swim bait.
Biggin.
Come on, be a 5. Yes, sir. Stay on.
I don't know if it helps or not. I don't know. Good problem to have, though.
I thought he was a big one when you...
He looked like it when he jumped. That's why we like a jig.
Yeah.
Stays hooked.
They just, yeah, you get them in the boat.
Hooked up. Josh Butts just switched to a jig. Good one. Boat flipped it. That's going to be number 4. McAvoy and Butts.
All right, guys, this is why we come to Guntersville right here.
It is.
Fishing the grass.
It is.
Y'all got the pick of the poison today.
Yeah, we got it about to ourselves. It was what I want.
How's it going?
Got a good start.
I see a lot of grass on the deck. That's either a sign that a lot of fish have come into the boat, or y'all just making a salad. What's the deal?
Got a few fish in the boat.
You do? Good deal. What kind of weight we looking at?
19 or 20 probably.
Really? Sitting on 19 or 20 pounds over here. Mr. Green squared.
We commit to it for the day. I believe we can get 2 more.
2 more?
The right bites will be pretty close. We won't be there because it's going to take a upper 20s, but we'll be right on up there.
Like I said. I mean,
It don't get no fun.
let's just call it textbook right here, boys. Good job.
It don't get no fun. That ain't gonna help me.
You know, what y'all don't know at home is, you know, we talked to the doc this morning. He said, if you'll come about 10:04, I'll set the hook on one. You can make some good TV. So there we go.
The Alabama Bass Trail is brought to you by Halo Fishing, Net Bait, Bait Fuel, and Snag Proof.
In the relentless pursuit of domination on the water, one name stands above the rest. TH Marine's Atlas Jackplate. The power behind champions since 2007. The driving force that propels you to victory. More winners choose Atlas. For the fisherman who demands the best, Atlas delivers. Because every move counts. More winners choose Atlas.
Research and development is more than just time in the shop for us. It's time out here. Sweating the details. Making boats that work as well in the real world as they do on paper. From our R&D team to our anglers on the water, we have the knowledge and passion to build you the finest fishing platform in the world.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
The best fishing spots hook your heart and reel you back again and again and again. Whether the bucket mouths are biting or the tall tails are flowing, it's always a good time. Anyone, anywhere can get fishing for less. Have fun out there.
Fisher and Ryan and I, they were the stars of ABT Live. Darian spent a lot of time with them. And here we go. 5 bass that are going to take our lead early, and they hope to hold it the whole way through. 26-34. Got a fish care penalty in there. I know you try your best to avoid those. Lance Walker, Cole Walker, boat 178 with 5 that are going to go. 26-14.
I want to hear about the crankbait. Who wants to talk about it? Because it ain't a 6XD and a DT20. It's not the standard crankbait you hear about. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, it's a Jinko CD25, and because you can't long line, because I mean, long line is a way that you could fish a 6XD and get to these fish. But these fish were 22 to 26. They were 3-pounders up in the 18 and 20s, but Cole had found them 24 to 26 foot deep. And the only way was to just bomb that, get with the wind, really not even the current, play the wind to get the longest cast possible, and just burn it and crank it.
Roman and Shannon Calvert, another team that, they catch them just every now and then out here. They're pretty good on the old Alabama Bass Trail, and no big deal, just coming in hot with 25-39.
We came to win, gave it our all, just don't happen sometimes.
Boat 76, your Angler of the Year leaders. They are trying to win the overall Angler of the Year for both divisions, which would be an extra $5,000 to the team that catches them best in the North and the South. We saw them on live. You guys were doing work for Jason Duran. 5 that go, 22-47. You had a 27-point lead coming in. That sealed the deal for Angler of the Year right there.
We'll have to wait and see.
Are you nervous?
Not really.
All right, that's a wrap on the ABT North Division presented by Phoenix Boats here at Lake Guntersville, and we have some fantastic champions with 26-34. Fisher and Ryan and I, the father-son duo, they weighed in early in the weigh-in. We opened the scales a little bit early because of fish care, 12:30. So they had to truly sweat it out in the heat and sweat it out dodging bullets from this amazing field that caught 20 bags over 20 pounds, Miss Kay.
It is, but you kind of want that when you come down to the final event of the year. You want an exciting event, and certainly Justin Bussey and Ben Webb made it exciting in the Angler of the Year points, and these guys made it exciting on live, and then to get it done here on the home pond, father-son, that's pretty special.
Now, Fisher, I'm going to ask you, being the young man, this is a big, big win. Miss Kay says the finale needs to be interesting. You didn't want it to be interesting. You wanted to slam it shut, didn't you?
To be honest with you, I didn't think we had it. I'm going to just put it to you short and sweet. I thought with a dead fish, I was like, that's going to kill us. That's going to make us finish second. It's going to be the one thing that knocks us out of it. But I've come close many a times in many other tournaments, and I mean, not even just being close, like the one at Chick. I was right there. I was on the winning fish. I just didn't get them to bite. So I've been close multiple times, so it feels good to finally actually pull out and do it.
Now, Fisher, you just said finally. You got a lot of these ahead of you, young man.
He ain't retiring.
He ain't retiring just yet. Now, Dad, what does it mean? I know you support this. The whole family puts everything you got into this. We know he's a phenom. We see what he's doing out there. He's knows how to walk the walk, talk the talk. But what does this mean for you guys to share the boat together and get this big win?
It means a lot to me because we don't have many more years of this because he's fixing to move on. So I'm either going to have to fish it with somebody else because when he goes to elites, it's over. I mean, it's just going to be me out here if I'm not traveling with him. So it means a lot. And I told him, I said, dude, I've been close several times. It's hard to win one of these events.
Yes. Congrats again to you guys. All right, well, Fisher and Ryan and I take home the big win there. But there's another big win that happened today. Really 2 wins. The Alabama Bass Trail North AOY and the overall Angler of the Year points winners from the ABT North and South, Justin Bussey, Ben Webb. You guys, I mean, unbelievable. You get an extra $5,000 for the overall. Just your 3rd season in the Alabama Bass Trail, and you were telling us your worst finish this year was a 14th?
I think it was 17th.
17th, yeah. Smith Lake. 17th. Like, get out of here. What is the key to your consistency?
We fish good together. I think that's one big thing is we feed off each other. It's, I drive the boat. It doesn't matter. We swap back and forth at the trolling motor. I think we feed off each other. Today, he caught the 3 big ones that we weighed in, and I didn't think I was ever going to catch one. And I was like, it went in the net, so I helped out. I contributed.
Team effort.
That's right.
Pace the same.
That's right.
Pace the same.
So.
Well, okay, you said they're out of a possible how many points?
Out of a possum, I think 1,125 points. They had 1,079 points. And the cool thing is, yes, they get the $5,000 bonus. They get a $2,500 Garmin bonus, and then they fish on our dime next year. So that's additional $1,600. So it's a pretty good prize pack, but certainly that's deserving of the year that these guys have had.
I was going to say that is a well-earned bunch of money right there. Championship at Lay Lake. What are we thinking? I mean, that's big money down there, guys. Do we get a big win there? To wrap this thing up.
We love to. I grew up on the Coosa River and have never fished Lay Lake.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Never been to Lay Lake.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's good or bad, but I think we're going to, it may be good. We don't have any preconceived notions going into it. So.
Will the first time be a charm for Bussey and Webb? We will see here in just a few months in October at Lay Lake.